Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally doing my LA vlog slash number 2 slash my Ellen experience. I am having a giveaway on I think on my last video. I didn't mention it in the video at all, but I am having a giveaway and on my Instagram. So I'm giving away 3 copies of the One Direction CD. I am completely in love with this CD. Like, you guys don't know how much I love it. Throughout the whole trip in LA, I listened to it and I'm so in love with it. I did get to listen to them a little bit live, but I will talk to you guys about that more further in the video because that's one of the main reasons we went to LA. But yeah, I'm giving away 3 copies. This is mine. I did get it on iTunes as well, and then these are the 3 copies I'm giving away. So if you guys want to win a copy of this CD, like for somebody you know that likes One Direction, or you guys want to listen to really good music, or if you just want to get it for yourself or somebody you know that likes One Direction, you guys can enter my giveaway. All the rules are on Instagram, and yeah, basically just go to my Instagram where I post a picture of the CDs. It will tell you how to enter on there. But yeah, without any further blabbling, you know how I do over here, I talk too damn much. So yeah, my hair is really short. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I want to get extensions because I have a baptism to go to in 2 weeks. In a week. 2.5 weeks. So I want to get my hair a little bit longer just so, you know, it looks a little bit more sexy, you know. So I'm going to go get extensions, probably cheap ones that I could dye and just color match my hair. I did go through I had to cut another inch off because I did really damage it the last time I did it. So it's a lot shorter than my last video. So okay, let's get started. So the main reason me and my sister went to LA was to go on the Ellen show and see One Direction in concert. Now we did already see them in concert this year, but we're whatever, it's we get to see them again before they go on break for 2 years. So we're whatever, fuck it, let's go to LA. We hadn't flown in a couple years, so I was really nervous. I don't like airplanes at all. I don't like moving vehicles at all. They make me really nervous. So she had to beg me to go with her because she was gonna go by herself. So I was whatever, I'll go with you, no big deal, whatever. It's just a couple days. We only went from Monday to Tuesday. We came back Wednesday of last week. And okay, so we get our email. First of all, it started off with, in our email when they sent it to us, that we confirmed our ticket, because we did have to purchase a ticket to go to the event. So when we got our email saying or whatever you got into the event, we didn't know exactly how many people were going to be there. I mean, I expected there to be maybe 500, 600 people, but not at the mass amount that they had there. So we were okay, whatever, let's just go. Whatever, we didn't even care, we just wanted to go. So we get an email 2 days, maybe a week or 3 days before the actual event happened, and then it said your Justin Bieber whatever ticket is whatever here, and then we were what? Justin Bieber, we're going to see One Direction. We're something's a little off. So we get to, first of all, our flight experience was great with Virgin Airlines. They're so cool. Everybody at the airport was super awesome. He's our neighbor. Well, we didn't really know he was our neighbor, but he's I'm your neighbor, I live by your house. We're oh cool, you know, hook it up, brother. And then so we flew Virgin over there, which was fine, whatever. I had to take 3 days off work, which sucked, but since the holidays are coming, I'm losing those hours, but whatever, I wanted to go to LA, so it's my fault. Anyways, so we get to the, okay, so whatever, from the airport, we're at the airport already. We get to the venue, which is Universal Studios. We get to the parking lot, the Frankenstein parking lot, which is where they told us to go. So we get there, we get there in our taxi, and then we see a thousand people, maybe close to 1,000 people waiting in line. We're fuck, you know, we're gonna be at the end of the line, whatever, let's just wait. Okay, we waited in one line to get into another line for a security check, and from that line to that line it was probably 20-25 minutes. In the security check it was another 20 minutes, and then you go around, and then we saw that there was one line in the front and then one line in the back. So in the back it said standby, so I guess if they didn't have enough people to fill the arena, which they did have enough people to fill the whole freaking arena, they were gonna have those people go to the place where we were supposed to go. So they were gonna have it at the Ellen studio in Warner Brothers, but they wanted us to line up at Universal City. It was a big ass mess. I don't know. So then from the security check, we went to the other line where they line you up to go in another line to get on a bus. So we get in that line. That line was like 45 minutes. And then from that line, they put you on like by the wall where I think you guys saw my vlog is where like I vlog like there's like palm trees and like the sun. So we waited there another 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. I don't know. And then because we got there at like 11:30, we didn't get to the place till like 3 o'clock. So that shows you how long we waited in a line, and like 5, 10, 20 different lines. So from that line, they escort you out to where the buses are, where they're going to take you to the Warner Brothers studios. So we waited again. Like, we had to wait again. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like, we're going to fucking miss the whole thing. They're like, don't worry, they're not going to start without you. And we're like, okay, fine, whatever. I guess they wouldn't start without everybody being there, the people that paid their money to be there. So we get into the line for the bus, and then, like, there's some problem because the guy can't open a door. So whatever, we're waiting there, stalling again. And then from there, we're like, okay, like, we get on the bus. The guy that we got on the first bus was really, really nice. He's, like, really energetic. He's like, who's excited? He's like, you can't use your phones. You can't do this. You can't do that. If somebody sees you with your phone in the studio, they're going to take it away. We're like, okay, whatever. Fine. So there's like a maybe 5-10 minute bus ride to Warner Brothers Studios. Probably like 5 minutes. So we get to the Warner Brothers Studios. We have to get another fucking line. Another fucking line to freaking get a seat or stand where One Direction was at. So we're like, oh my fucking god. At this point, me and my sister were like, did we really seriously pay all this money to come to LA to stand in fucking lines? I was so mad. There was this woman in back of us that said she was there since 8 in the morning and she was behind us. So we were like, are you fucking kidding me? So there was a different wristbands. There was gold, there was orange, there was blue, there was green. Me and my sister got blue, which was VIP, supposedly, VIP tickets, which they weren't, to get into the event. So we're standing in the line to get into the venue, like the place where you're gonna be seeing One Direction. All of a sudden, they stopped the line, like maybe 50 people in front of us. They're like, there's no more room, no one else can come in. We're like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, we were just so pissed at this point where I was like, are you fucking kidding me? There was this woman in front of us with her kid. Her daughter was crying because we could hear them. Like, they started playing without everybody being in there. They started just playing without everybody being in there. And this girl was crying in front of me. I was like, oh my god, like, I would not cry. But I was just so frustrated at the point that they were like, they're not going to start without you. They're going to wait for you. There was like freaking 100 more people that needed to get into the venue to see them, you know? So you guys see where I'm frustrated at this point. So they're like, well, there's no more room for you guys. And then the woman in front of me asked one of the workers, they're like, oh, do you know what's going on? Are we going to be able to get in? They're like, we don't know what's going on. We don't know. Do you want water? We're like, no, we want to go see the motherfucking group. So then Ellen, we hear Ellen. She's like, thank you all for coming. Be kind to one another, blah, blah, blah. I was like, it's over? It's fucking over. And we heard her, not even saw them. We heard them play one song, which was Drag Me Down. And I literally was about to be like, you know, get me the fuck out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. I love One Direction. One Direction is the reason why I went there. But I really was so frustrated at this point where I was like, what the fuck is going on? So then they like maneuver our little group into the back, furthest corner you could fucking go into. So in that corner, there was like bleachers, whatever. And then there was like a middle like mosh pit, which there was so much room for everybody to get in there. But supposedly the fire marshal said you can't get all these people in there. So first of all, we get in that corner, we can't see shit, there's a tree blocking it. Instead of having the screen above the ground where everybody can see the boys and you can like, you know, you can have the screen and have the boys on there. No, they put it like closest to the ground as they could. There was lights like blocking. The only thing I saw was the back of Ellen's head and I only got to see like a glimpse of the boys. Literally frustrating. At the end, I only heard like one song that I really liked that I wanted to stay to listen to it actually, which was Love You Goodbye. But after that, I was like, Melanie, let's just go. Let's just walk to our hotel. It was like not even far from Warner Brothers. So it was not even far from there. So we're like trying to escape, like, because I guess they had to escort you back to Universal City. So we're like trying to leave, and then everybody was frustrated. This girl in front of me was like hysterically crying because she couldn't even see them. Like, she was there for like a long time, she couldn't even see them. And then they're like, all right, everybody line up. They're like, did you have a good time? And I heard this girl straight up, like, everybody heard her. They're like, did you have a good time? She was like, no, fuck you. Like, it was just like that. Like, it was just a horrible event. So then again, they have to escort you back to the bus, and I fucking like flew to the bus because I did not want to wait in no more motherfucking lines. And then from there, we get on the bus, we're waiting, whatever, for our driver. And this one of the Ellen workers, I'm not gonna say her name because she was such a fucking bitch. She was such a bitch. We get on the bus, and then she's like, did everybody have a good time? We're like, no. She's like, well, that's your what did she say? Oh no, before we even left the venue, this guy was like, so how was it? We're like, not good. He's like, well, it's just like Disneyland. You wait an hour and a half for a 2-minute ride. I was like, if I knew this was gonna be a 2-minute thing, I would have never came to LA in the first place, you know? So that pissed me off first, and then we get on the bus, and then this girl, I'm not gonna say her name, me and my sister sat in the first, like, there was a seat in front of us, and then it was us, and then she sat right next to us, and then this woman and her daughter sat like right next to us. There was a bunch of girls that missed school for this. They like were there for so long, longer than me and my sister. And then this girl says, it's your shitty adult decision to have came here, so if you're not satisfied, it's your own fault. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I look at my sister, I was like, are you kidding me? These are kids. Me and my sister are old as fuck, but these are children that you're telling them to. The girl's mother was right there, and I was just like, do you not see what you're saying? Like, do you not comprehend like what you're saying? So she was saying it was all our adult decision to have been there. It was our shitty decision to have been there. And I was like, at the point where I just wanted to get up and punch her. She was on her phone the whole time. I'm guessing she was like an intern or something. She was a fucking horrible worker. So then the girl was like, oh, what did she say? That she was, the girl was looking through her Instagram, I guess, and then her friend sent her a picture of how much room there was in the mosh pit. She was like, she was telling her mom, oh, look, there was enough room for like more people. And the girl just gets up and gets in her conversation like, oh, well, if the fire marshal tells us that no more people can be in there, a government official can shut the whole thing down. I was just like, she didn't ask for your opinion. You need to shut the fuck up. My sister was like so loud. My sister's loud. You know, like, just says it how it is. My head's like flying off. So my sister was like, man, this bitch needs to shut the fuck up. Like, I did not come from Chicago all the way over here for some bitch to be telling me all this shit. And then the girl was just staring at my sister. She was like, oh, she needs to get some dick. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with her. She looked like a turkey. Like, whatever. We were just so mad because the girl's being so fucking rude. And then, she just got on her phone the rest of the ride. And then, that was pretty much it. Like, the whole experience was horrible. I mean, I expected so much more from, like, I mean, you see Ellen, how nice and like, she looks like a nice, kind person, but these people that work for her are fucking garbage. Like, they treat you really disrespectfully, like, most part. They treat you so horribly. Like, what the fuck? It's not our fault that you don't know how to use. Oh, and another thing she said, let's rewind back. She's like, I've been here since 6 in the morning, so I'm tired too. And we were like, it's not our fault that you don't know how to organize your event, you know? Like, you need to organize this event way better. You should have just had everybody meet at Warner Brothers Studios instead of having that whole fucking time lapse of waiting in lines and getting on the bus and then getting people there, you know? It makes so much more sense to just have everybody waiting at the Warner Brothers Studios. Whatever. So, at the end of this event, I've gotten no response back from Ellen. My sister emailed her. I tweeted her. We've gotten no response as to what was the problem at the event. I left really disappointed from the event. Like, super disappointed, because me and my sister used to watch the Ellen show like regularly. Like, now I can't because I go to work. But we used to watch it all the time when we would get home from school. Like, oh, Ellen's on. Oh, they're going to be here. Oh, look, this is so funny. Like, my sister is obsessed with Ellen. And that is one of the reasons why we went there. Ellen in One Direction. There was no other reason we were in LA. Obviously, there's a lot to do in LA, but those were the main things we went for. But after being treated like we were trash and had shitty adult decisions, she was so rude, not even like comprehending what people were feeling. Everybody on our bus was disappointed. There was like 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds that missed school just to go see them. They didn't see shit because they were in the back of the arena with us. Not arena, but you know, the fucking venue. Horrible. So overall, I know this is a rant, but I told you guys I was going to tell you just because I felt like this experience was nothing to what I expected it to be. I will never go to another, like, one of those studios because I just feel like they're not worth that unless they're in Chicago and I go with somebody I know and they like know that we're not gonna get treated like trash. So yeah, that was it. The rest of LA was fucking amazing. Let me tell you, I want to go back so soon. I went to In-N-Out Burger, loved it, bitch. Loved the burger. The fries were kind of stale, but the burger was the shit. And then what else did I do? We went to the Morphe store, which I did like love. I wanted to buy every brush, but I was like, bitch, I don't have to waste all my money today. I still gotta buy presents for Christmas. So we went there. We went to the Hollywood, whatever, where the Chinese theater's at. We went to Earth Cafe. We went to Universal City. We didn't go to downtown LA or the Grove. We really wanted to go, but we had like not a lot of time. What else did we do? I don't know, but everybody that like sent me Snapchats or tweeted me or sent me like Instagrams like that I wanted to meet you. So next time I'm so gonna announce it earlier so I can like meet a bunch of you because I know a lot of you are from California. So like, and next time I go, I will tell you guys earlier in advance so that way we like make up plans and like meet up. Especially Gigi, my girl Gigi here on YouTube. Like, we need to meet, girl. Yeah, so that was my experience. That was my rant. I hope you guys like enjoyed the video. I hope this like showed you my experience at the Ellen show, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.